Hello. Hello, alligator. Love your background.
Oh, thank you.
So pretty. How are you today?
So far, so good. Nothing crazy's happened. I'm all right.
Nice.
Like
So welcome, everyone. My name is Jacqueline Valdez, and this is Elegant Conversation with Jacqueline Valdez. And we have our next guest, who is a female DJ. Super exciting. So we have DJ Stephanie Stardust, and we are going to be talking about DJing, of course, and about staying positive and sustaining that positive energy during this really difficult time. Yeah. So tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
Well, right before COVID, I was having the best year of my life. It was my 11th, well, it is still my 11th year in business. And I started off as a karaoke host.
Okay.
And then I grew just from being in the bars, hosting karaoke. I grew into an event service. And then I did have a background in wedding and meeting planning. So it kind of transitioned nicely into a wedding DJ service. And I was rocking that for a while, doing a little bit of everything, really. And even going out to like Vegas and Atlantic City for expos. And it was just the best time ever. So excited.
I know. I got hit hard with COVID too. And it's like, come on now, please stop. And it's so hard to stay positive and uplifting and, you know, not get down or sad or angry.
Yeah, on a regular basis. It's really a roller coaster. And I have a lot of people, when I post something online, they call me and check on me. And they're like, you know, it's really good to have those personal conversations because really I feel like online conversations aren't getting us anywhere positive. And I see for some people even it's leading to negative feedback on their business pages. So that's really scary.
Yeah, that's really crazy. It almost makes you kind of hesitant to post stuff and to get into it because it's like we've got COVID, we've got masks, we've got the riots. There's so much stuff going on that, you know, you don't want to scare people away or get people angry.
Right. So I feel like there's probably millions of people in the live entertainment industry who are a silent voice right now. And so not that people don't care about how we're doing, but just because we're not voicing maybe where we're at financially or, you know, there's enough negativity out there that we don't want to add to it, that there's just no conversation going on about people in our industry just having zero income. And like, that really saved me from just total devastation. And it was an incredible kind of like series of events that got me to be okay. But had it been for that, I would be financially devastated. Don't know what's going to happen, but I'm trying to hang in there as long as I can. And I'm seeing some of my friends, you know, calling it quits and trying to figure out what to do next.
Yes, me too. So I own a dance and fitness studio and I teach pole dancing. And so I love to empower women through alternative fitness. But a lot of my fellow pole studios are also closing their businesses. And it's just really scary. And the entertainment industry has really been hit hard.
Yeah. And I'd say, you know, I have a friend who just opened a dance studio before COVID, lifelong dream of hers. And she has like one student at a time in there right now. And it's just, you know, for all of us who are just getting started, you know, like buying a house or starting a business, like this is just, I guess we're all trying to find a backup plan. And I'm finding that my backup plans aren't even, they're not going to work. So two things I was going to fall back on, and I can't really fall back on either of them. So now I'm...
So now you have to get the thinking cap on and get creative and see what can happen.
Exactly. And I already found out the hard way that I feel like your struggles are going to lead to that epiphany where it's like, okay, now I know what to do. So the struggle is not necessarily a bad thing. And we'll find our way. It's just, you know, we got to wait for that right moment where it's just like, duh, why didn't I think of that? You know, still waiting on
like enlightened.
Yes.
So how do you stay pretty much centered during this whole period of time then?
I was so oblivious to everything in the world before, and I felt really centered and focused on my business. And then I came to my family, and it was really just like amazing. But during the last few months, I've relied on a business coach. Michelle, a DJ, run that.
Nice.
And incredible.
Yes. She's awesome.
So, without her, I probably wouldn't have really set goals because I saw myself taking it really as like, I just worked my butt off for 11 years. I think I'm just going to kind of like coast.
Yeah.
Um, she was like, no, don't coast, which was a brilliant plan. And so she made me set some goals each week and sometimes daily. And so I'm huge on, you know, just having a support system.
Yeah, I think it's really important too. And I'm really lucky too to have some really supportive people around me. And then getting to meet awesome people like you and everyone through the show has been so fun.
Yeah, it's a great network. It's awesome. Her network has been awesome. And so thank you for finding me in her network. And
yes, of course. Of course. So as far as DJing then, is that pretty much just on hold, or are you doing, you know, live streams, or how's that going? Or kind
of. I'm not really loving the live streaming, although I have one live stream this Saturday I'm super excited about, and it's actually on TikTok. I'm not getting paid, but I did have to set a goal of getting $1,000. Oh my God. 1,000 followers. You have money on my mind. 1,000 followers so I could go live on TikTok. So I have a great location, and I happen to be doing like a photo shoot that day. So I'll have like hair and makeup, like costuming and like scenery. So super excited. Other than that, I tried going back to karaoke, which is kind of how I started. And it's really not allowed indoors right now. And I had 25 weddings that are now down to 3, one of which is happening first week of September. So 3 weddings throughout the whole year. And then pretty much, I think it's a wash.
Wow. Yeah, and it's crazy because here I'm in Florida, and so some of the bars opened up, and they're doing a little bit of karaoke, but the places aren't really, they have like a certain amount of people that could be in there, and it's certain hours, and it's just really difficult.
It is. There's just so many restrictions, whether it's like the masking, and you have to buy something to eat when you drink, and then you have to sit, but you know, and where you sing, and there's just so many dynamics that it's almost like stressful, and it's supposed to be a good time. So I was trying to promote some private parties and do, you know, pay for a small karaoke event, and I haven't gotten any bites. And I have a photo booth, and I was trying to push that for like a really, you know, low price, and I've gotten no bites yet, but maybe I'm not pushing it hard enough for marketing the
situation is now
behind it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe you could do that. Yeah, things will get better. And like Amarawan, did I say that right? Was saying you'll have fun at the video shoot.
Yeah, Amora. Yeah, she's awesome. Thank you, Amora.
Awesome. Yeah. So then what's the difference with DJing, like with karaoke and weddings and then clubs? What's the mentality and like the vibe that you have to like get ready for each one?
Well, so I have to say my mentality has totally shifted after I've attended a few of these expos, and like I used to only be really dynamic on the mic at karaoke, and then dynamic on the mic when I was supposed to be at weddings and clubs. I was kind of just really quiet. And, I'm seeing more just from watching these live streams. These people are teaching me without me having to do it that you have to have that interaction, and so you can't really be a quiet DJ. And the karaoke really, 10 years of being on a microphone was like the perfect training for the weddings and the emceeing at weddings and such. But then when it came to DJing, I really like to just concentrate on my mixes and what song choices and paying attention to the crowd. And there was so much. But I really loved like birthday shout outs and, you know, announcing drink specials and all that stuff. So anything I can say without, hey, ho, you know, like, and that's stupid. I don't want to call anybody does stupid, but like, I find that I'm not really comfortable with. I'm just finding my voice on the microphone in other ways. But really comes down to like different equipment, the way you interact with your crowd. Like karaoke is so much personalization. Like really, you become friends with these people over time. So you kind of build, you're building your network and relationships at the same time because the better you're getting along with these people, the more they're talking about you online and sharing your information. And so that building of the karaoke relationships just kind of carried me for 11 years. So it's all just the DJing itself. Nobody ever said you're a great DJ in my first 5 years of DJing.
Oh, wow.
But liked me. I was like, well, I better learn how to be a good DJ then. So then I started buying the right equipment, because at first I was DJing off of karaoke equipment, And
Oh,
after
wow.
over time, I was like, yeah, let me upgrade.
Step
Let me
it
upgrade
up.
skills. Yeah. And make myself more marketable and worthwhile.
Yeah.
And it's worked. So
Nice,
good
nice.
marketing too. Yeah. It's
Did you
been a
ever
whole,
sing when you did DJing for karaoke? Oh,
yeah. I mean, I would not have had a DJ business if I hadn't already like had a hobby and like immersed myself in the karaoke scene for like a few
nice.
years. Well, a good 10 years before I started my business. So I really
Yeah.
had a family and a
Wow.
following ready to go. It was
Yeah.
like, couldn't have asked for it to
So
turn
easy.
better.
So transitioned into nicely.
Right.
Oh,
Meant to
man.
be.
Wow. So what's your favorite kind of music to play? Or does it just depend on the crowd or the
Well, I
vibe?
mean, I've gotten to play all the music I could possibly like and enjoy over
Uh-huh.
the years. But right now, I'm like digging Dua Lipa and like Halsey and some of
Nice.
like the up and coming singers. Like when I was a young singer, I listened to all the teeny boppers, and then
Uh-huh.
at karaoke, go to karaoke and sing all the songs.
Yes.
And a lot of these people, like Ariana Grande, I can't sing her anymore. My time is come and gone. So like I'm trying to find things in my range. And actually,
Right.
yesterday I discovered my age when I was practicing yesterday at home, and
Uh-huh.
I busted out like Amy Grant and
Oh
Vanessa
my God.
Williams.
I love it.
So I love singing, and I'm just trying
Yeah.
to find stuff now because your voice is going to change just like everything else.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. I also am like realizing my age recently too, and I'm an 80s baby, so I'm like, okay, we are embracing it. Like we just full force. Yeah.
At least we had good music to look back on.
Exactly.
80s and 90s I'm never going to get sick of playing that.
Exactly. Exactly. So what future projects are you going to be working on in the future?
Oh my God, I had so much ambition before COVID. I was going to
Mm.
write a book. I started
Uh,
doing speaking.
oh,
I was
wow.
open in Las Vegas for actually 90s group Reel to Reel and Snap.
Oh, oh,
Like, my agenda was jam packed. And so
yeah.
now I'm like, do I want to write a book? Do I want to do public speaking?
Yeah.
And I'm kind of going through, and I actually, before the whole thing hit, I was like, do I want to DJ forever? And now once I get back out there, I'm like, yes, this is
Yeah.
my me. This is
Yeah.
where I belong, you know? And so I'm not going to let the blues take me out of what
Yeah.
I love. And I'm hoping to get my ambition to write a book back. Michelle Miller was actually helping me
Oh, nice.
find. Yeah, I'm a series of just random stories, and I'm trying to figure out how to,
Put it all together.
yeah, and make it like just like a very vivid account of like some really badass stories of shit that I've been through.
Oh, wow.
That's not elegant, but I'm a very unfiltered
It's
person,
real.
and so exactly, I'm trying to figure out how I could take my really unfortunate circumstances that many, many women go through and kind of just say, you're never going to be alone, even though you're not going to talk about it with your friends, kind of like what we're doing in COVID right now.
Right.
You're never going to talk about some of these things we go through as women. So let me just voice the things that I went through that I never got to talk to anybody about, and
Mhm.
kind of just maybe make it easier. And that was kind of my goal. So it is very women empowerment.
I
And
love
I
it.
don't want women empowerment to get played out before I get my freaking book out, because I can just see it like, we're such a mess right now. Who can I help,
Yeah.
and how can I do it? It's kind
Yeah.
of where I'm for this.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it so much. So, what is it that you want to be remembered by?
Well, I was always hoping a book, and
Okay.
a book of like really relevant experiences that could like change somebody's life. So I guess I need to get on this book, right?
You need to get on this book, it seems like.
I know. So I really want to, I guess, be remembered by helping people, and not just women anymore. I was really on a women empowerment mission, but I'm finding like LBGT and transition and all that stuff, or people who have been through addiction. I'm kind of I'll help out anywhere I can. So like kind of an open book, and just want to be an open book as a mom and a entrepreneur, and here if anybody just has any questions, I'm just kind of here to help.
Oh, I love it. That sounds so awesome. So did you want to play something for us?
Yeah, I have one 90s jam ready to go. I just have
Okay.
a little transition here.
I love it. So exciting. We're going to listen to DJ Stephanie Stardust. DJ away.
My headphones are actually propping up my stuff right now.
I love it. It's real, man. It's real life.
All right, let's give you my my DJ drop first.
Let's go somewhere and get it on tonight. Shamir Montel Jordan. And right now, you're in the mix with my girl, DJ Stardust.
Can't tell what this is yet. I know.
I love it.
Such a relevant lyric right there.
I love it. It's so true.
Don't wanna do.
I love it. People love you. Saying you're the best. You have lots of love for you.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I see DJ Run That out there.
Yes. Hello. DJ Run That. We love her. Awesome. Yeah, it was so nice to meet you and everything. You're so talented.
Thank you. And I saw your pole dancing stuff and I was checking out your page and I was like, whoa. Yeah, but that's also very impressive and cool. I love your women empowerment.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye, guys. Thank you for tuning in.